Okay, YouTube, this is Acid Roots. I wanted to talk about the song by Nickelback, which is Feed the Machine. So this just came out today, February 1st, and it is the first single of their album that will be dropping June 9th. So between this, I'm kind of curious as to how far this album will go, but there is a tour that's getting ready to happen that will pretty much be here until October. So we're getting new Nickelback. We don't know how many singles, but I suspect it's going to be pretty widespread. The most recent album I've listened to by them is the one Dark Horse, which lasted about 2 years. So kind of stands that this could be. I mean, it's neat that it's coming out in summer just because this song kind of gets you excited. Feed the Machine has this feel to it. It kind of reminds me of Control by Puddle of Mud, and it also reminds me of Break by the first single off of 3 Days Grace's 2009 album. So it starts off a little bit calmer, but still it's just a mid-tempo song at first, but when you get into the chorus it kind of kicks up a bit more. And cats around. So what this song is talking about is the fact that it feels, Chad feels as if we're being used, and there's not too much we can do about it, and it's going to wind up making things worse. So he sees this from the position that he's at and says, this is not something that is conducive to what's going on, at least in our country in America. Is he Canadian? I'm not sure if Nickelback's a Canadian band. They might be, but at least North America, this is where this is going. So really, what that means is it sounds as if things are kind of in turmoil and we need change. We need things to kind of go in a U-turn and get things back on track. Now, I'm not so sure if the album is called Feed the Machine, so it makes me wonder what exactly is on Chad Kroeger's mind, and what we're gonna see as far as continue as the album really unfolds. So my thoughts, I understand that things are kind of shaky right now, whether or not it's because of what's going on in America. There's just other things. Something's amiss. But it's interesting to see. It's going to be nice knowing what his perspective on that is. So as far as the instrumentation, yeah, it kind of it kind of builds up more as the song goes along, and that I kind of do like that. Songs like Control, like I mentioned, do happen to do that more. So it's not just an all-out metal. But I was also kind of curious about how alternative metal, Nickelback's been doing this, for 16 some odd years now. So seeing what that type of feeling that has in 2017 is like, this is interesting. So yeah, I'm kind of pumped about seeing how far this album's going to go. Because really, when this album comes out in June, we're not going to know exactly what songs are going to continue to market this. I think it could be interesting. It's going to be fun. Yeah, it's exciting.